In the vast expanse of the internet, stories unfold in real time. One such tale, steeped in mystery and foreboding, revolves around a streamer who seemed to predict their own fate. This is not just a narrative about a digital personality, but a chilling exploration of how fate, choice, and the digital realm can intertwine in unsettling ways. Our story begins with a streamer known for their engaging content and vibrant personality. They were a beacon in the gaming community, drawing in viewers with their charisma and charm. With each stream, they built a connection, a bond of trust with their audience. But beneath this facade of entertainment lay a deeper, darker undercurrent that would soon reveal itself. As time passed, this streamer began to express a peculiar fascination with the concept of fate. They often spoke about the unpredictability of life and how certain events seemed almost scripted. One night, during a particularly introspective stream, they shared an unsettling thought with their audience. "What if," they mused, "the universe has a plan for each of us? What if one day I find myself in a situation that I can't escape?" These words hung in the air, an eerie premonition that seemed innocuous at first, but would echo through the corridors of time. The streamer's content took on a more philosophical tone, blending gaming with discussions about destiny and mortality. They seemed to be grappling with something beyond mere entertainment. Their audience, captivated and slightly unnerved, began to engage with these themes, sharing their own thoughts about fate and the inescapable nature of certain events. Yet, as the streamer delved deeper into these discussions, an unsettling pattern began to emerge. They would often reference scenarios that mirrored events in their own life, as if they were narrating a story that had not yet reached its climax. One chilling moment came when they streamed a popular horror game. As they navigated the virtual world, they commented, "Imagine if this were real. Imagine if I couldn't escape." The audience chuckled nervously, brushing it off as a clever quip, unaware of the layers of foreboding embedded in their words. However, the streamer's premonitions took a darker turn. They began to speak of shadows lurking in the corners of their life, feelings of being watched, of impending doom. "Sometimes I feel like I'm part of a game," they confessed one evening. "Like the universe is playing with me, waiting for the right moment to pull the strings." This revelation sent shivers down the spines of their followers, who were torn between concern and fascination. The climax of this narrative came unexpectedly. On a fateful night, the streamer scheduled a special live event to commemorate their journey. They planned to reflect on their experiences, share insights, and connect with their community in a deeply personal way. But as the clock ticked down to the event, an air of tension hung over the stream. When the stream began, the atmosphere was charged with an unsettling energy. The streamer appeared visibly shaken but attempting to maintain their composure. They started by recounting their recent experiences, diving into the feelings of dread they had been grappling with. "It's strange," they said. "I thought I was just being dramatic, but now I can't shake the feeling that something is coming." As the night wore on, the streamer's demeanor shifted. They became increasingly agitated, pacing in front of the camera, their voice quivering with a mixture of fear and defiance. "I've always believed that we create our own destinies," they proclaimed. "But what if something else is in control?" The audience, once filled with jovial laughter, now sat in tense silence, grappling with the gravity of the moment. Then, as if summoned by the very words they spoke, an unthinkable incident occurred. The stream abruptly cut off. A sudden darkness enveloped the screen, leaving the viewers in stunned silence. Panic ensued in the chat, where thousands of messages flooded in, seeking answers, explanations, and reassurance. But all they received was an eerie stillness. The streamer vanished from the internet for days, leaving their community in a state of confusion and concern. Rumors began to circulate. Some speculated that it was a publicity stunt, while others feared the worst. The chilling echoes of their predictions loomed large in the minds of their followers. Days turned into weeks, and just when hope began to wane, the streamer re-emerged. However, they were forever changed. Gone was the vibrant personality that once captivated millions. In their place was a shadow of the individual, haunted by the experience. Upon their return, they shared a cryptic message. "I face something I can't explain," they typed, their words laced with a cold detachment. "I was shown a glimpse of what lies beyond." The community was left grappling with this revelation, their curiosity now tinged with unease. What had happened during those lost days? What had they encountered that left them so changed? The streamer's new content took on an even darker tone, filled with ominous imagery and esoteric discussions. They began to explore themes of existential dread, the nature of reality, and the thin veil that separates the known from the unknown. As their audience grew, so did the questions. The enigmatic transformation of the streamer sparked countless theories. Some believed they had encountered a supernatural force, while others speculated about psychological breakdowns or even elaborate hoaxes. But the truth remained elusive, cloaked in shadows. The streamer's fate became a digital myth, a story whispered among online communities. They had seemingly foretold their own fate through their words, a prophecy that blurred the lines between reality and fiction. Each stream became a chapter in a story that felt predestined, leaving viewers questioning their own realities and the fragility of existence. In the end, this tale serves as a haunting reminder of the power of words and the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of our digital lives. The streamer, once a beacon of joy, became a vessel for a darker truth, a truth that resonates with the notion that our fates may be intertwined in ways we cannot comprehend. As you ponder this story, consider the delicate threads that connect us all. Fate may not be a straight line, but a tapestry woven with the choices we make and the words we speak. The mystery may still linger in the shadows, waiting for another moment to reveal itself, reminding us that sometimes the most profound truths are hidden in plain sight.